Hello everyone. Hope you are all doing well at home, taking care of yourselves, yes, and enjoying yourselves, having fun. You don't need to wake up early, right? Is good? Yes, but you also need to do some work, schoolwork, English, and all the other lessons you have, right? Okay, today we're doing the movers 2. Okay, we are finished with test number 1, and I gave you homework the last time. I told you to finish test number 2, right? Yes, I said finish test number 2, and you're supposed to send me the photos of the finished test, but not many of you did it. You did not send me your homework. You need to send me a picture. When you finish a test, you have to send me the picture so I can mark your test. Okay? Today we're going through answers. We are doing movers 2, test 2, and part 1. Okay? This is what we are doing today. And I will give you vocabulary for this at the end of the lesson, and also between questions. Okay, and I will test the vocabulary for this today. Yes, so you will have an activity at the end of the lesson. After the lesson, you have a vocabulary activity. Do you know what is activity? Hotong? Yes. Okay, it's vocabulary for part 1, test 2, part 1. Okay, you understand? All right, and after today's lesson, you need to put down all the key words or key sentences. I will write them on the board, and you need to write them in the book. Please make sure your spelling is correct. Some of you are still not copying correctly. Yes, I have the words on the board. You should copy correctly, even spelling. Check your spelling. Okay? When you are finished with all the key words and your correction, you need to take a picture of this page and send it to me to check. Okay? Okay. All right then. So we are doing part 1, movers part 1. What are some of the things you need to remember for this test, the part 1 test? Number 1, you have to look at the picture and see, where is this place? Is it in the playground? Is it in the garden? Is it at the beach? Is it at the zoo? Where is it? Okay, and if you cannot tell where it is, you don't know, you still don't know, you need to listen carefully at the example, because the first person's sentence or question will tell you where. So the example is very important because it will tell you where this is. Okay? So number 1, we said look at the picture, right? What is the next one? Next, you have to do some reading. Okay, I know this is a listening test, but even in the listening test, you need to read. Okay, you need to read your instruction. It says listen and draw lines, and there's one example. And the other thing you have to read are the names. The names. Okay, so you need to quickly go through these names, and when you are reading the names, you need to know. You need to ask yourself, is it a boy or a girl? Because if you look at the picture, you are seeing many boys and many girls, right? So you need to know who's the boy and who's the girl, which names are boys' names and which names are girls' names. So let's check. You've got Zoe. Is Zoe a girl or a boy? Zoe is a girl. Okay. Paul. Paul. Is Paul a boy or a girl? It's a boy's name. Claire. Is Claire a girl or a boy? Is a girl. It's a girl's name. And then you have Jim. Is Jim a girl or a boy? Okay, it's a boy. You have Julia. Julia is a girl or a boy? Julia is a girl. You have Daisy. Daisy is a girl. And Charlie. Is Charlie a girl or a boy? Charlie is a boy. Okay, Charlie is a boy. All right, so we know who's the girl and who's the boy. Yes, and you can see many girls and boys, so you have to listen carefully. Okay, so we know where this is. We know the girls and the boys' names. Then what? Then you need to look at the picture and see what are the people wearing, what are they doing, what do they have, what are they holding, description. Do they have long hair, short hair, no hair? Is it yellow hair or brown hair, black hair? Do they have a beard? Do they have a mustache? Okay? So, if we know that, what's the last thing we need to know? Location words. Location words. What's location words? In, on, under, next to, behind, between, in front of, opposite, yes, at the back of, on top, above, below. Okay, those are location words. Okay, so if you look at the picture and you can see this, one more thing, what do you need to know? Your negative words. When you listen to the conversation, you have to pay attention to negative words. What's negative words? Example? Couldn't, can't or can't, didn't, isn't, weren't, aren't, haven't, hasn't, no, but, sorry. Okay, your negative words. So you have to pay attention to that. All right. If you know that, then this should not be a problem. This should be very easy. All right. Remember, when you're drawing lines, you must touch the name and touch the person. Touch the name and touch the person. Okay? All right. Okay. So let's listen to the example. We are doing the example now.
There is one example.
Look, Mr. Parrot. Here's a photo of my friends in the snow.
It's a fantastic picture.
Yes. Look, there's my sister, Julia.
She's taking a photo.
Yes, of the penguin. It was very funny.
Okay. Did you hear that? Okay, the conversation was between a girl and a man. A girl and a man. So, can you remember who spoke first? Who started this conversation? Who's the number one speaker? Was it the girl or the man? Okay, it was the girl. And the girl said, "Look, Mr. Parrot." The man's name is Mr. Parrot. Yes, Parrot, you know, the talking bird. Yes, but that's the man's name, Mr. Parrot. Okay, so the girl says, "Look, Mr. Parrot, here's a photo of my friends in the snow. Of my friends in the snow." Okay, my friends in the snow. You know what is snow? The white is snow. Okay? I'll give you vocabulary later. Okay, so here's a photo of my friends in the snow. The man, Mr. Parrot says, it's a fantastic picture. It's a fantastic picture. And the girl says, yes, look, there's my sister, Julia. There's my sister, Julia. Where? We can see many girls here, so Julia can be anybody, right? Well, let's listen to what's the key sentence, the special thing about Julia. Where's Julia's name? Here. Okay, so what is special about Julia? Okay, the girl says, there's my sister Julia, and the man says, she's taking a photo. She's taking a photo, and the girl says, yes, of the penguin. She's taking a photo of the penguin. Can you see that? She's taking a photo of the penguin. Do you know what's a penguin, right? Okay. And she says, it was very funny. She's taking a photo of the penguin. It was very funny. The penguin was very funny. So, can you see Julia? There's the camera. She's taking a photo of the penguin. So what are our key words? Where you see Julia's name, you need to write down keywords. What's the keywords for Julia? Yes? Taking photo of penguin. Taking photo of a penguin. Taking photo of penguin. Taking photo of penguin. Okay, let me give you some Chinese. Okay, you have photo, snow, fantastic, take a photo, penguin, and funny. Have a look. Okay, you've got photo, snow, fantastic, take a photo, penguin, and funny. Okay. Make sure you have this sentence. Okay. Don't know if you can see it clearly, so I'm going to zoom in for you because the light is shining. So there we go. Can you see that? Julia taking photo of penguin. Check your spelling, penguin. Okay? All right. So under Julia's name, taking photo of penguin. Okay? All right. That wasn't difficult. So we are now starting question number 1. Question number 1. Pay attention to who speaks first. Okay?
Can you see the line? This is an example. Now you listen and draw lines. 1. Who's that?
Do you mean the boy on the ice? That's my friend Charlie.
He's skating. Is he good at that?
No, he isn't. He falls a lot.
So do I.
Okay. Who started this conversation? Can you remember? Was it the man or was it the girl? Was it Mr. Parrot? Yes, Mr. Parrot started the conversation and he asked a question first. So it makes it very easy. Okay, what was the question that he asked? Can you remember? Very short question. He asks, who's that? Where? There's so many people. Who's that? Where? We only know this is Julia. Who's that? Cannot answer this one. So, the girl says, do you mean the boy on the ice? Do you mean the boy on the ice? Well, firstly, how many boys are there on the ice? There are many boys. Boy, but how many boys are on the ice? Yes? Can you see? Boy on the ice. So, she says, do you mean the boy on the ice? That's my friend Charlie. Charlie. Where's Charlie? Here. Charlie. That's my friend Charlie. He's skating. The man says, he is skating. Is he good at that? Is he good at skating? And the girl answers, she says, no. Negative word. No, he isn't. He falls a lot. You know what is fall? Fall down, fall. He falls a lot. And the man says, so do I. That means, me too. Me too. When Mr. Parrot skates, he falls down. Okay, so who is the person? Charlie. And what is special about Charlie? Yes, he's skating on the ice. Okay, skating on the ice. So where you see Charlie's name, you need to write the special words about Charlie or the key words. Skating on the ice. So Charlie, you write skating on the ice. Okay, can you see that? Yes, this you can see. Skating on the ice. Okay, here's your vocabulary. You got skating, good at, and fall. Okay. All right. You okay with this? We are doing number 2. Okay? All right. Let's listen to number 2.
Which one? The one on the mountain?
Yes, that's Zoe. She's my sister.
She's going very quickly.
I know. She's really brave.
Okay. You got this? So, who started this conversation? Was it Mr. Parrot or was it the girl? Okay, it was the girl, and the girl asked Mr. Parrot a question. She says, can you see the girl in the yellow hat? Can you see the girl in the yellow hat? Whoa, there's 2 girls with yellow hats. Girl with the yellow hat. Girl with the yellow hat. So which one? We need to listen to the keywords. Okay, so can you see the girl in the yellow hat? Mr. Parrot was smart. He asked, which one? There's two. Which one? And then he asks, the one on the mountain, the one on the mountain, the one on the mountain. And the girl answers this question. She says, yes, yes. So which one? Is it this one or this one? One on the mountain. She is on the ice. Okay, she is on the mountain. Can you see that? Right, so the one on the mountain, the girl says, yes, that's Zoe. She's my sister. That's Zoe. She's my sister. And the man says, she's going very quickly. She's going so fast. And the girl says, I know. She's really brave. Brave. What is brave? If you are brave, you're not scared easily. You're brave. Okay? It's in your adjective page. Brave. She's brave. So what do we know? Who is this person? What's her name? Her name's Zoe. Where's Zoe? There's Zoe. And who is Zoe to the girl? The girl's sister. What is special about Zoe? Okay, we actually know two things that's special about Zoe. So, put down your keywords. Where you have Zoe. Okay, you don't need to write names. The names are in your book. You just write the key sentences under the name, okay? So what do we know about Zoe? One, wearing yellow hat. One is wearing yellow hat. And what's number two? What's number two? What do we know about her? Location word. Where is she? On the mountain. On the mountain. Location word. On the mountain. On the mountain. Okay? Do I have vocabulary for you? Yes. Okay, there we go. We've got a lot, mountain, and brave. Brave. Here's brave. Okay? Make sure you know what is brave. All right. Please check, make sure spelling is correct, because you need to take pictures and show it to me, and I will be marking. Okay? All right. We are now doing number 3. Okay? Number 3.
Who's that boy?
Oh, you mean Jim? He's my brother's best friend.
Oh, you see.
Okay? Can you see this? Who started the conversation? Was it Mr. Parrot or was it the girl? Can you remember? Yes, it was the man. And he asks a very easy question. He says, "Who's that boy?" There's so many boys. Who are you talking about? Who's that boy? I don't know. So we have to listen because there's so many boys in this picture. Okay? So man asks, "Who's that boy?" And the girl answers this question. She says, "Oh, you mean Jim?" Jim? You mean Jim? He is my brother's best friend. The girl is answering this. She says, "He is my brother's best friend." Okay. And the man says, "Oh, is he?" It's a question. Is he? That's good. What's he eating? Which boy is eating? There's a boy and he's skiing. Here's a boy and he's skating. Here's a boy is making a snowman. And here's a boy eating, yes? Eating. It's a boy eating. Says, "What's he eating?" And the girl answers this question. She says, "He's got some noodles." You know, noodles. He's got some noodles because he is always hungry. Yes, like some of you. He is always hungry. And the man says, I love those. Love what? The noodles. Noodles. Okay? So, who are we talking about? We're talking about Jim. And where is Jim? The boy who's eating. Okay? So, draw your line from Jim to the boy who's eating. There's only one boy eating. All right. So what would your special words be for Jim? Yes, this is a doing. Yes, doing. Remember I said to you when you start your test, you look at the picture, you need to ask, what are these people doing? What are they wearing? What do they have? Do they have long hair, short hair? Where are they? Location words. Well, this one is what? It's a doing. So what is he doing? Jim he's eating noodles. What makes him special in this picture? He's eating noodles. Eating noodles. Okay, let's see if I have vocabulary for you. You have noodles, always hungry. He's always hungry. Okay? All right, make sure you check carefully. Okay. All right. We are doing number 4.
Who's he?
He's called Paul.
He's making a man out of snow.
Yes, it's brilliant.
Okay. This one was easy. Yes. Who started this conversation? Was it Mr. Parrot or was it the girl? Can you remember? Okay. It was the girl, and she says, look. She tells Mr. Parrot, look. Can you see the boy? I can see many boys. Can you see the boy who's sitting in the snow? You've got doing and location. Sitting where? In the snow. Can you see the boy who's sitting in the snow? Let me see. How many boys? There's 1 boy, 2, 3, and 4. And which one's sitting on the snow, sitting in the snow? He's skiing, he's skating, he's standing, sitting in the snow. Okay? So, can you see the boy who's sitting in the snow? Yes. The man says, yes. Who is he? And the girl answers this question. She says, he is called Paul. Paul, P-A-U-L, Paul. Where is Paul? There's Paul. Paul. He's called Paul. Okay. And the man says, he is making a man out of snow. He is making a man out of snow. So what is he making? He's making a snowman. Making a man out of snow. That means he's using snow to make a snowman. Can you see that? Can you see the snowman? So the man says he's making a man out of snow. And the girl says, yes, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's very good. Can you see snowman? Do you know what's a snowman? This is a snowman. Making a man out of snow. You take the snow and you make the man. Okay. This is easy. Yeah, so who are we talking about? We're talking about Paul. Yes? Paul. Paul. Okay? All right. What are your key words, special words for Paul? Actually, we know 2 things about Paul. 2 things. Sitting in the snow. Yes. And what's the other thing? What's the other thing we know? Making a snowman. Making a snowman. Making a snowman. Snowman is 1 word. Making a snowman. Okay, let me give you some vocabulary. Okay, you have snowman, brilliant, and okay, weather is for the next question. Yes, snowman and brilliant. Okay. All right. We are now down to the last question. We are now doing number 5. Okay, listen to the CD.
And is that Claire? The girl with a hot drink?
Yes, she's drinking some hot chocolate.
That's nice in this weather.
Yes, it is.
They're all having fun. It's a great picture.
Thanks.
Okay. Who started this conversation? Was it Mr. Parrot or was it the girl? Can you remember? Were you too tired to remember? We only did 5 questions. Who started? Okay, it was Mr. Parrot. Mr. Parrot spoke first and he says, and is that girl Claire? And is that girl Claire? Which girl? There's so many girls here. Where's Claire? Claire is here. There's Claire. The name Claire. So he asks, and is that girl Claire the girl with a hot drink? Let's see. Girl, no hot drink. Girl, no hot drink. Girl, no hot drink. She has a camera. Girl, she's drinking something. Yes? So it must be her, right? Okay. The girl with a hot drink. So Mr. Parrot says, and is that Claire? The girl with a hot drink. And the girl says, yes. Yes. Okay. She's drinking some hot chocolate. Yummy. Yes, must be delicious. She's drinking some hot chocolate. Do you know what is hot chocolate? Yes, she's drinking some hot chocolate. And the man says, that's nice in this weather. What weather? Cold weather. You can see it is snowing and everybody has very warm clothes. Yes, they have their jackets and their scarves, socks and shoes. Yes, some of them have their mittens or gloves and hats. So it's very cold. So Mr. Parrot says, that's very nice in this weather. Having hot chocolate is very nice in cold weather, right? Yes. And the girl says, yes, it is. And Mr. Parrot says, they are all having fun. It's a great picture. They are all having fun. It's a great picture. And the girl says, thanks. Thanks. So, who are we talking about? Yes, we're talking about Claire. And what is special about Claire? She's drinking a hot drink. She's drinking hot chocolate. Okay, so where you see Claire's name, under or next to or above, write your key words. Claire. How do you spell Claire? Is it A-R-E? Yes. What is special about Claire? Drinking hot chocolate. Claire drinking hot chocolate. Okay, let me give you some vocabulary. There we go. Drinking and hot. No drinking. Just hot chocolate and fun. Hot chocolate. Okay? All right. Make sure you have all the correct sentences and spelling is correct. Okay, I'm going to zoom in and you need to check your spelling, okay? And then later I will show you the vocabulary one more time, because after my lesson, after this video, you have an activity. Potong activity. All the vocabulary I'm showing you. Okay? So I will give you about 15 minutes at the end of my lesson to do the activity. Okay? All right, so let's check. Make sure your spelling is correct. Okay? Okay. There we go. You've got Julia. And what do you write? Taking photo of penguin. Check your spelling. Okay. Who's next? We've got Charlie. And what is special about Charlie? Skating on the ice. Skating on the ice. Okay. And then we have Zoe. What is special about Zoe? Wearing yellow hat. Okay. And location on the mountain. Check your spelling. Mountain. M-O-U-N-T-A-I-N. Mountain. Okay, so we've got two things for Zoe. Wearing the yellow hat and she's on the mountain. Okay, and then we have Jim. What do we know about Jim? Jim is eating noodles. Jim is eating noodles. And then we have Paul. What is special about Paul? Paul is sitting in the snow. Location, sitting in the snow. And what's he doing? He is making a snowman. He's making a snowman. Okay. And then the last one we have is Claire. What do we know about Claire? She is drinking hot chocolate. Drinking hot chocolate. You can see the spelling hot chocolate. Yes, make sure your spelling is correct. Okay? All right. So, this is what you have. Okay? All right. So, I will now show you the vocabulary one more time, because I'll be testing it now after this lesson. Okay? Let's start from the top. You've got photo, snow, fantastic. Can you see that? Then you've got take a photo, penguin, funny, skating, good at, fall, a lot. Mountain, brave. A good word, brave. Noodles. Always hungry. Okay? And you've got snowman, brilliant weather. Okay? And the last line you've got hot chocolate and fun. Okay? Can you see that? Okay? Vocabulary is not very difficult. Okay? All right. So, that's the end of today's lesson. Please make sure you copy this correctly. You take a picture and you send it to me today when you finish after your lesson. And then you have my activity, okay? Hotong activity, all the vocabulary I sent you already. This one that we did. Okay. All right then. So you take care of yourself and you will see me in the next video. Okay? Bye.